Sent to the future from the year 2000 by a glitch due to the Millennium Bug, I'm adapting to thrive in the peculiar conditions of the 2020s. Join me in a multimedia extravaganza as we surf the World Wide Web, catch up on 2 decades of video games and mess around with creative tools new and old. I'm Millennium Cyborg, welcome to the new millennium. And hi Alki, thank you, my very first subscriber. Exciting times. Something's up with my glasses, hold on. Hold on. Nope, nope. I think that's what we're gonna get for now. Yeah. It's a few milestones at the same time actually. It's the 50th stream. I've been keeping count. It's 9 months since I started streaming. So we're halfway to the 1 year celebration since the 6 month one. I've got, I don't know, I wouldn't say plans, but ambition certainly to do something big. And yeah, this was a pleasant surprise to reach affiliate at this time. I had a bunch of vague thoughts, but I was not quite ready. So I hastily put together some new assets, and then got a bout of food poisoning in the middle of it. But we made it. We had to skip one stream, but we made it. So let me show you what I was working on, which you may have seen already, some of it. Where's my... No, I don't have a button for this one. Presentation. Affiliate, wow. So first of all, hey, new logo. I could not decide on the colors for this, but stepping back, the reason why I had to make this in a hurry, or felt I had to, is that I suddenly realized a lot of the fonts I've been using were free for personal use, and I avoided anything that was too obviously, like back when I was setting up, that would be too obviously bad for commercial use, but some of them were authentic Y2K fonts with licenses that said things like, this is CD-ware. If you want to license it, send us a cool CDR with something you like. And we'll send you back, we'll email you back a commercial license. And, you know, that rocks. However, I cannot do that sensibly before the first affiliate stream. You know, track down these people and send them the receipt for donation to charity or CD-ROM or whatever each little quirky license they had would require. So what I did was, for now, stick to ones that were unambiguously open source or freeware, and redo any assets which included them, which turned out to be actually the title was the main thing. The logo. So I couldn't pick one set of colors I thought worked everywhere, so I've got a few variations. I quite like this one as a more chilled out one, and this one I've got a black and white version, and then an inverted one. I've got some transparent versions, and I learned a lot of kind of how to use some of the features in Inkscape through making this. I found a tutorial on a YouTube channel called Dread Labs. YouTube has been very helpfully recommending me a bunch of Neo Y2K designers YouTube channels, and this one had a tutorial that I could translate to Inkscape quite straightforwardly after a bit of fiddling. So that was a lot of fun. And then there are so many assets you need for affiliate, so many new buttons. It's incredible. I haven't done every single asset possible yet, but I did implement our channel points, which are called beans. Beans are the currency of the future. You can accumulate beans on by watching the stream and spend them on a variety of rewards. This is obviously a reference to the beans currency of, oh, I don't know when it was. It was like late 90s. That's okay. You missed an N. It's just as good. I hastily whipped this up in Blender. I think it looks quite a lot like the original beans. What else have we got? I thought for a long time about the whole emotes thing, because my main visual style is you know, ideally vintage CGI, like early ray tracing, again late 90s, early 2000s, and that does not translate well at all to emote sides, and also I wouldn't necessarily be able to create you know, some attractive emotes of that in that style and scale. So I did a bunch of research. Can I bring in, well, just give me a moment. Load up the whole image reference board. This is very self-indulgent, a very self-indulgent stream, but so is the entire channel really. So let's see. Window capture, no. Game capture. I might have deleted this source. I must have deleted PureF at some point. Hide the bean. There we go. Well, thank you. All right, so, okay, well, this is, yeah, that works. Okay, so I was looking for art styles that spoke to me of, you know, the appropriate era, the late 90s, and the kind of vibe that I'm looking for. And so I was thinking of what turned out to be, on TV Tropes, there's a page called like Thick Line Animation Style, and references to things like Dexter's Lab and cartoons of that era, which is not quite the right thing, because what I actually had in mind was more the Japanese art styles of the era. But going from kind of least appropriate to most appropriate of things I considered, there's Panty and Stocking, which goes a lot of places with this art style. It's really, like, visually, it's such a cool show. I do really like the character designs. We've got a recent game, Crossnick Plus, which has a bit of this sort of style, but not, it's not exactly what I wanted, because it does this something to do with the shading isn't quite what I was thinking of. And it was as if there was something I had in mind. I couldn't quite find the actual example. WarioWare, at this point, there's so many crossovers between WarioWare and pop and music that I ended up with a mix of images from both. But the WarioWare character designs are a lot closer to what I had in mind. And Rhythm Heaven also has a bunch of crossovers and things. Very cool character designs. Like, this was getting a lot closer. These ones. But pop and music, although I'm not much of a pop music player, that's too many buttons for me. I think this is the closest to what I had in mind, and I find the character designs really appealing. So I gathered all this reference material, and I ended up producing some. I had to figure out, because I also can't draw exactly, but I got a book on this type of character art style in general, and like, you know, comics like and cartoons like Dexter's Lab. I can't remember what the name of the book was exactly, but it helped me figure out how to decompose the shapes. Like, you're not drawing a skeleton, you're really blocking out shapes that you want the silhouette to look like. And then I went into Inkscape and tried to recreate the style. And also, I really like how the outlines actually look like, you know, brush strokes. And I figured out how to fake that in Inkscape. So I'm going to show that actually. If I close down all the other stuff I've been doing in Inkscape. I was redoing all of my incidental bits of media, like the my Twitter profile banner I had to redo to have the new logo instead, and so on. There we go. Let's quickly add that in as another window capture. And this time it's Inkscape, which is not showing up in the list. Interesting. What? Do I have to capture Inkscape as a game? Apparently I do. I definitely have gotten Inkscape on stream before, so I'm not sure what's going on. Resize it. This is strange. Let's try window capture again. If not, I'll give up. It is. God, I've got layers for the various elements. I'm not that fond of the grin that I've put together, but that's not part of the emojis at the moment. That's better. Yeah, so I looked at kind of the proportions and so on, and I started sketching out the sort of possible emojis I'd want, and then I fiddled with them a lot to get them into a set of proportions that would work as an emoji. And you really have to emphasize the face a lot in order for it to work at the small sizes. And then the other thing I did was I went in with the path effects and used power stroke to go in and add little path width modifiers along and kind of artistically sprinkle them through to simulate the look of a pen line that's not quite, or pencil line that's not quite an even thickness. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. Another design element I picked up from the pop and music characters is the outlines aren't black, they're coloured. And they're not coloured like you might see in some art, where they're not coloured according to a darker version of the area that they're next to, right? But just a uniform colour that's not just black. So I tried to pick one that still gave good contrast, and overall I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. And where are we? And these are the results for the current emotes. So there's another one. I made an animated emote of the CD, stinger. And that one's been stuck, not approved. So apparently it's a quite controversial. No, I don't know. I've heard of other people having to wait much longer for the animated emotes. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, and I don't know. I'll be adding more. I'll be filling up all my available emote slots, and I also look forward to being able to offer them to followers. But for that, I need to stream for another 50 hours as affiliate or something. There's some requirement like that, or 50 days, 50 unique days or something. What else? Oh, thank you, Boring Hexy. Yeah, it's exciting. I grew slowly, but I wasn't, I was always a bit nervous about this step. I felt like I had to be really ready, but I'm quite happy with where I've gotten to now. Yeah, I'm not okay. Okay, so a bunch of people say, oh, I'm not going to quit my job or anything, but truth is, I did quit my job. Not to stream full time. It just happened to be that I was thought it was time to move on from my current job. So I did quit my job, but this is not my job. What else? I feel like there was maybe one other thing. No, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of other things I want to work on. I'm having the time of my life, creatively speaking, and yeah, good times. Thank you to everyone who made this possible. Even people who just lurk, And I think it's time to check out a cover disc. So today, we are looking at PC Fun CD3 from April 95. Let's go. And in all of the excitement of replacing fonts and logos and things, I did not have time to kind of do a quick pre-check of the CD. So fingers crossed on this one. Oh. That's a spoiler for next stream, because I thought this was for the stream that would have been last Friday, but this is a racing game. And have you ever seen a more appropriate one for my channel? Yeah, because I was preparing for the affiliate celebration stream to be a fun set of racing games, and that's still happening this coming Friday. Yeah, it's me, literally. Yeah, I got some good things lined up for Friday, certainly. All right. So, what is this? Oh, this is the weird picture viewer thing. Yeah. All right. Where do we want to start? We've got create, discover, discs, dossier, article, I guess. Play, optimize. I'm guessing optimize is going to be similar to last. Optimize icons. Yeah, I'm totally optimizing my system with some hot pink icons. Wow. Excellent. Click me. Help. Well, waste not, want not. I'm gonna grab these. What do you mean bong? And yeah, let's just hold on to those. Maybe we can do something fun with them one day. Internet. Install the internet. Yeah, we saw that in a previous one, and then this thing as well. Wasn't anything too interesting. All right. I feel like checking out some games. Boppin. By the way, I apologize if I completely forget something that we obviously already did on a recent stream, but we'll find out soon enough. Okay. Why would you leave that batch file there? You know, compared to the PC Team discs that had, I mean, they didn't launch everything correctly. Sometimes they totally just go to DOS, but compared to that, this random stuff in directories with no menu is a bit harder to navigate. Ops. Yeet and Boik invite you to distribute this game everywhere. Give it to everyone, upload it to every BBS. Free fun for all, send it to everyone. Shareware version. I'd not heard of this Apogee game before. Wow. The Accursed Toys Manifesto. We recognise that over 60% of all computer and cartridge game players are well over the age of 25. It is to this larger and more sophisticated audience that we dedicate our art, like a teddy bear being stabbed and bleeding. Adult games for adult minds is our second motto, after determined to disturb. Oh, this is some edgy shit. We know that art is powerless unless it both thrills and upsets, and we do see our work as art. We will ever endeavour to do both in an intellectually exciting and unsettling manner. We shall make it our duty to create complete and powerful works that have both playability and artistic integrity. We hope to please and shock, pleasure and surprise you. Alright, so keep this entire manifesto in mind as we discover what this game is. Am I getting music and sound? That's good. Okay. I mean, sure. I'm not sure how this is going to either shock me or... Trillions of universes, some vast, some but small pockets in space-time, drift through the absolute elsewhere. Each universe is created and maintained by the minds and wills of those beings that inhabit them, or by the dreams of others in neighbouring universes. Hi, Yawning Chasm. Yes, this is a very intellectually and artistically serious piece of work. Some realms are logical and serious. Some worlds are chaotic and whimsical, mere dreams, mere toys. Everything imagined can form, with enough hopes or fears to shape it, into living universes. Universes of love and hate, comedy and desire, whimsy or logic. Television universes, comedy and desire. What? No, I can't read. Television universes, religious heavens and hells. Alternate worlds derived from beloved books or legends, even from lowly computer games. This is the multiverse. Yeet and Boik were once mere characters in the popular arcade games of some strange alien world. So beloved were they that the belief of their fans made them real. Now they live free in a pocket universe of their own creation. Arcapedia, visited often by creatures brought alive from other alien games. Hey Boik, all the monsters are gone. What do you mean, Yeet? There are no monsters in this game anymore. See for yourself. No monsters? That's crazy, let me see. Great gooey goddesses, Yeet. No monsters means no score, and no games either. Yeet, look, it's all our friends, the heroes of the other game universes. Oh, did it crash? Oh no. We need to experience this art. Alright, alright, alright. I'm just gonna reboot in MS-DOS mode. There's like one MIDI note remaining. Hey Ren, yeah, thanks. It's making my head spin a bit still, reaching affiliate. But it's been great fun working on all the assets and everything. Okay, where are we? We're D. Oh no, we're running into this again. Okay. Because this time, like, I'm intrigued. I want this game to show us its art and philosophy, and so I am going to make this work. I guess we can try copying it onto the hard drive, and then because there's also no like CD audio or stuff to worry about, so a straight copy, and then you know, debugging the game was a part of every game around this period. You had to, if you didn't have to edit autoexec bat and config sys, I mean, that was the height of ease of use. All right. Sure. No, well, that's a load of different kind of demos. Just copy it here, make a mess of my hard drive. And okay, MS-DOS mode. All right. No, bop pin and what was it? Bop SW. Right. All right, there they are. Pockman, Jerome, the Galactic Hero. I kind of dig his like it's somewhere between fantasy medieval armor and cyborg. Victor Vector, Blob and Blob. I wonder who those might be. Ginandria the generic elf, and Pete Pixelhead. All the monsters and villains from all the games have been stolen. Sweetie Honeybuns, the singing treacle bear, has imprisoned them. That nauseatingly self-righteous little priest has decided to clean up the multiverse of games. Just looking behind my game window to check that it's capturing correctly. I was worried. He's too pure and sweet, even for us heroes. We're straight out of a job. Horrors! With no evil monsters to fight, you can't save anybody anymore. This is the philosophy, you see. This is the idea that in order for good to exist, there must also be evil in the world. You must help us, Yeet and Boik. Honeybuns must be stopped. We are hero types and could never rescue evil from the clutches of good. But you come from a world without good and evil. Save the games, save the villains, save our jobs as heroes. But how can we save the monsters from the treacle bear? The monsters have been imprisoned in simple patterns and designs throughout the worlds within Honeybun's realm. Bop these patterns and you free the monsters. Then seek out Honeybuns and defeat him. Restore the balance of good and evil, for without dark to compare with, there can be no light. Besides, we're bored sitting around doing nothing. All right, let's get bopping. Ah! Okay. What? Okay. All right. I mean, maybe I should have checked the controls, but... Arrow keys... Like... Hmm. Ah, I see. Censored on and off? What? I really wonder. Space and Alt. Okay. Well, space isn't doing much. Alt isn't doing much. Let's redefine those. Okay, well that took us right back here. Elevators, right? Pick up blocks. Hold button and move joystick to waggle and aim bopping block. Throw by releasing during waggle. Okay, we need to get two similar blocks next to each other. No, hit each other. And we can make certain patterns for a lot of points. Feels like the sort of thing that should be in a tutorial. Okay, I'm gonna grab my slightly more normal keyboard. I feel like that I should always have this set up for this stream because PC games requiring keyboard controls don't play well with my ergonomic keyboard with only 36 keys. Okay. Well, what's the crystal for? 10 points. Okay, so we should be able to hold space and wiggle. No? Alt and wiggle. Really? Listen, I'm sure the game is teaching us an important philosophical lesson here. Is it because I redefined them? Yes. Okay, we're wiggling. Is that good? Am I wiggling? Okay. Well, I can't wiggle it. I guess I have to place one that I've been given. And they just sort of bounce around a lot. We hit a mystery spot. How do we... Okay, there we go. I kind of like this, like a weird puzzle game where you're freeing eldritch creatures. That was totally a Galaxian or Galaga enemy. Yeah, total fever dream of a game. What's this now? This is a bonus? No, okay. The sushi is just what we're... So we've got to throw left or right. And if it doesn't... That's interesting. I guess if it touches nothing, then you lose. No, if it doesn't make like what I'm wondering is how do you set up a combo to set up the shapes that it wants you to set up? Okay. That was good, I guess. Alright, I thought maybe if we landed it within the rectangle it would at least count, but no, we've really got to make it touch another element of the same type. What the... Wow. Okay. I guess that's what the, yeah, that's what the mature warning was about. Games as art. Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary folk. Games as art. I mean, I'm mildly curious if the story goes anywhere, but that's a good amount to play for now. Let's reboot. Did that not do the thing? Just do a hard reset. See, this is what I enjoy about this stream. It's finding the stuff I'd never even heard of. All right. What other games do we have here? Mm, I think not this one. I think that one is not stream safe. I think I saw it while investigating a different disc. What's this one? Well, we can try copying it. I'm sorry. I don't think this is a README. I think this is a resource used by... Is this Discworld, I wonder? Discworld demo. Listen, I love the art in this game. It's a very cool adventure game. I might even play it at one point properly on stream. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this demo. This is some classic classic adventure game stuff. We're not getting the sound. Yeah. Maybe someday. What's next? Okay, well, the icon isn't promising in terms of this being safe for stream. Heretic is just Heretic. Everyone knows Heretic. What card game is this one? Super Carts. This sounds like a different card game from the ones we've had before. You are now running CD-ROM Magazine's sneaky preview of Super Carts, a new Fast and Furious arcade-style racing game. Okay, yeah, just explaining what a demo is. I think we can handle medium. Oh, this is... I was gonna say a serious racing game, but... Okay, pressing up and down just flicks between viewpoints. Oh, that's me, presumably. Yeah, that's reverse. We found reverse, but not go forward. Seriously? High detail. Okay, good. Controls. Yeah, well, if I pick custom, how do I... Maybe that's not enabled for the demo version. Let's struggle a bit more. So if Alt is reverse, then what would forward even be? A. So how do we steer? What kind of control scheme? Okay, I found a pause key. Yeah, I think we're having trouble because of the. Okay, I found a show frame rate. We might be having trouble because of the processor speed or something, because it doesn't behave when we're pressing up and down either. But I don't think we're missing out on the world's best karting game. What is this? Read me. Knights of the Sky. Interesting. I have a mouse. It's not doing anything when I press yes. Okay. Wait. Why is it called patch? Focus. Oh, this is ports of call. We tried that last time, didn't we? And another one called. Oh, this is Wings of Glory. I know this one. All right. Okay. Sure, let's do that. I'll be amazed if this runs without issues, but well, that's annoying. 220 IRQ5 DMA1. Sandblaster. 220 IRQ5 DMA1. It's also DMA at 5. If that helps. Don't know what the difference between low DMA and high DMA is. 25. Yeah, we don't really. Do you reckon it works better if we reboot into DOS? What was it? It was SND test. I mean, last time we tried Gravis ultrasound support and that wasn't happy. Or if we change this to, put the music back on, regular Sound Blaster. Oh well. Wings of Glory is a World War One flight and combat simulator that I played I mean not a massive amount of, but I enjoyed back in the day. Yes, we can't get it to run at the moment. I keep typing win from the DOS mode and it's like it's trying to boot back into Windows, but maybe the hard reset is the better move. Oh no, I picked safe mode. We'll get there. There's probably some way to get this this virtual machine to run at super speed as well, but wow. Love safe mode. Tiny resolution, 16 colors. It was pretty rare that I encountered a problem that I could actually fix with safe mode. Once by that point your system's a bit hosed anyway. You can't boot. We might as well go into MS-DOS mode. Alright. I think that was everything. Like, I'm curious about this one. Everything was giving us an illegal exception though. What else have we got? We've got the disc, right? So the way this works is the magazine would come in 2 editions, I think. One which was floppies and one which was a CD-ROM at this particular time. And then rather than kind of make sense of rather than rearrange the contents of the discs were just included as a directory on the CD. Cakewalk Professional for Windows demo. POV Rabbit. That's a desktop toy thing. Samples. These are Cakewalk workspaces or something. What's this one? So I think these are files related to articles in the magazine. Disc 1 again. Is this? I didn't want to get into installing some MIDI software, but this is called Big Boss Arranger. I Cakewalk is kind of not very exciting, but I've got to see Big Boss Arranger. by Rhythm and Soft. Even better in French. Big Boss Arrangeur pour Windows. Yeah, I don't really have MIDI. Sound Blaster MIDI. Sound Blaster MIDI. Creative Music Synth versus Sound Blaster MIDI out. I think we want the synth, right? I mean, this isn't more exciting, I suppose, than any other MIDI. Okay, so the demo won't let us load more than 10 measures. What we've got. Okay. We're not getting any sound. Interesting. Yeah, this isn't anything as exciting as a Metal Gear Solid, unfortunately. Welcome, Aardvark. I'm vaguely curious what's going on here, but I'm not gonna sit here for ages. Êtes-vous sûr de vouloir quitter Big Boss? What does Winamp think of these MIDI files? No, it's something weird going on with these files. Nothing playing. How about this? All right. Any requests? What is Bad Moon? Blade Runner? All right, well, not the greatest rendition of the Blade Runner theme I've heard, but that certainly is a collection of MIDI files. What is Vibes? The first music disc. All right. Is this like a demo scene style? Okay, my eyes hurt. Extreme 1993 Select Sound System. I'm gonna try 5. All right. RQ5, DMA 1. Yeah, we're going all the way up to the highest replay rate available. That's a shame. All right, all right. I think these aren't essential, so we just have to copy this right to C. I'm going to try it in DOS mode. That's still like... Hello? All right. Vibes. So what are we saying? Can't distinguish between Sound Blaster and Sound Blaster Pro. I mean, I'm assuming that the Sound Blaster 16, you know, supports the same sort of... Ah, there we go. Right, let's get the vibes going. I guess we're supposed to press a select one. Maybe. There is a... Select tunes with F1 to F12 to read more. Text, if any, press enter. To display the main menu, press escape. Alright, so we're doing F1, F2. The plus and minus keys changes the number of balls on screen. Essential features. So I think I did successfully enter the help please. So we can go to tune info. No? Oh, that's the wrong button. Not so many ripped samples this time. Somebody sell me a cheap synthesizer. I'm helpless without it. So, okay, we reach the end, so we press escape to get back to the menu. And now let's see about Extreme. Extreme is divided into two pieces. Most of the finished part left to make games. They are now called Mental Design. The remainings of Extreme are the following: Sweden, Finland. It's quite a few people. Well, they'd like another coder and maybe a graphics artist, preferably in Sweden. If that's one of you, you can try to get in touch. Let's see what's in the part they called bullshit. Time to get into bullshit mode. Switch off the light. Yep, done. Fetch a bowl of popcorn and relax. Now it's time to get sentimental. I love design. Don't you think it's cute with all those balls dancing around and making the screen green? It would be nicer with flying rabbits. Besides, have you ever seen a red-tailed baby crocodile? What? Okay. This is complete nonsense text. So we can switch to the other tracks. I mean, it's a cute menu. I kind of wish the mod files were just there on the disc so I could play them separately. And also, how did this end up on the CD-ROM? Like, someone just saw it on a BBS or whatever and decided to throw it in. That's cool though. All right, let's just do a reset. Not actually a lot of games this time. Although I wonder what's in the découvrir section. Was there anything else in dossier? Well, there's a bunch of mods. And then what's JM? Okay. Improvise. Okay. Guess it's like a jazz improvisation generator thing. I'm not going to get this to work. Drum. What have we got? Maybe we can get something going with the drums. MIDI mapper unavailable. Well, that one doesn't even have any configuration. Excellent. Yeah, I'm taking all of these mod files. And this is PC Fan 3. In the meantime, so we've got discover and create. Oh wow, Coral Draw. Start with these ones and put on these mod files. That's more like it. No. Okay, this is something about what's the right word? Picking up women and may not be safe. This is some genealogy software you might have seen already. This is a card game. Give me your brain bots. Alright. That doesn't work. Oral draw. Hello? And now we're designing my new logo. How do we next? No. Next. What's going on? has to be a way to set a font. There we go. Bentai says, the last thing I saw before I foamed at the mouth and blacked out was RQ addressing in an installer. Well, we're definitely still in 95 at the moment. And we are playing around with CorelDRAW. And just a demo, and I'm trying to figure out how to set a font. No, we don't even have any good fonts. Just some quite standard ones. Let's do Windings. Why did that not work? Okay, this is behaving weird. Is the U that... Oh, well, it crashed. I was going to say something philosophical about being a different person if you warn yourself away from anime, but I got interrupted. Well, that was CorelDRAW. What other Corel things do we have here? I guess these are sample files. Wow, okay. Font matching was okay. This is not loading things the way it should be working. Demos noon. What is noon? We've got an info file. Probably going to say, yeah, okay. File corrupted, because actually, I'm going to open it up in Notepad. Where's this? Well, this seems like a demo scene thing. Was there not... Did we not have one called No last time? Let's just give it a go. Yeah, we definitely tried it last time, right? No. I remember that. Whether it was working or not, probably gonna have the same result. Films. Okay. What were some notable films? I think we're gonna play them.
2, 1. All engine running.
There might be a slight issue with the playback here. I don't know if you can tell, but that's not the way space is.
Tower cleared.
We got a roll program. Neil Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on a proper...
Oh, they're launching from Australia. That makes sense. These are all upside down for some reason. Okay, Winamp, go to sleep. You're tired. Why these files are included here? I don't know. Like what this most recent, the most up-to-date Windows Media Player that will play on Windows 98 here. These are all space related.
right, coming up 9 minutes.
We're now in the approach phase, everything looking good. Altitude 4,200.
Houston, you're a go for landing, over. 40 feet down, 2.5. Picking up some dust.
Okay, well,
30 feet, 2.5 down. Straight shadow. 4 forward. 4 forward, drift into the right a little.
at least the AVIs are not real media. What's this one? Image Commander. Don't need that. Readers. Oh, readers of the magazine. Oh, okay, okay, okay. This is what we had last time. This is the same set of click and play games that we had last time. But that one might be something different. Okay. I need a short break. Let me bring us back. And I will see you shortly. I haven't updated my BRB screen, have I? Quickly, did I already install WinZip? I installed 7-zip. 7-zip is available for Windows 98, along with Winamp and other classic applications. What the? All right. Let's start with the animations. So these are, I assume, reader submitted. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Teleporting wildly as I drink my... Oh, this music is distracting. I've been making myself, probably butchering the pronunciation here, but yin yang, which I first had in Hong Kong, and it's a mix of coffee and tea with milk or condensed milk. And I tried getting sort of instant stuff, but that isn't the same. But it's not too hard to make yourself to quite decent standard. Okay, so FLC is something I've not, because the players, I think the players that we've had on the CD so far have been like DOS-based ones, or were working weird. I should try to see if I can find a slightly more modern FLC player I can install on this machine, and FLI as well. What is this? Bobo the Clown. Explosion, something. Feu Follet is, I can't remember. See if it runs. So this is using stock click and play assets again. Okay, we're using the mouse. So we've got some fire, some explosives, some string. Are we supposed to make them? Is it good that they go on fire, or? Okay, that was bad apparently. But how do we get score? Do they have to go into the respective doors? Okay, we got a score of 1. I don't want to spend any more of my limited lifespan playing this, I'm sorry to say. But certainly an original game concept. We've got some submitted images. Okay. PC fan logo. Original character, do not steal. Wow. So we've got Terminator Sonic, Ninja Turtles Mario, Robocop Batman, Mega Man, Spider-Man, Blanca, the Terminator again, and Sonic. Well, that's, hey, any VTubers, aspiring VTubers, here's a ready-made character concept for you. Yeah, and if the various companies will be falling over each other trying to sue you, and you'll surely come out of it scot-free. Oh, cool, 3D renders. Let's get some music. Wow. Nice. I'm guessing these were done in Povray, given the number, or something similar, given the number of you know, things just made of geometric primitives, stretched and repeated rather than looking modelled. Nice. Some of those had a vibe of like, you know, some form of adventure game. So this one's more photoshopped or paint shopped or whatever. More renders. Nice goat. Cordelia, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the new millennium. I should say, like, nobody should feel obliged to subscribe, but thank you so much if you do, and I'll try and put the money towards, you know, cool stuff for the stream. I'm not spending money on assets exactly, but I guess it most likely it'll go on some kind of equipment or retro game related stuff. Oh no, I just realized some dodgy magazines in that render. You saw nothing. I've already figured out how to censor the YouTube VODs for this, so I'll just have to go back and blur that area. No worries. Nice greebling on this sub. It's funny, the French magazines were just did not care about having the odd bit of boobies in a magazine that was sold even to children. It's not something they worried about, certainly at the time. I wonder how you do a lens flare like that. Like, I did use some software from the time that would let you make one, but are they just carefully created images? Are they based on physical modeling of some kind? Okay, this is just unrecognizable. This is just a pun. The French name translates to J Pegasus, and it's a JPEG heavily compressed with a Pegasus. What is that? I'm not sure. Oh, hell yeah. Show my game coming soon. So this reader just sent in screenshots of their work in progress as well. There's something There's a quality to the look of some of these renders that I can't quite place. It really says, you know, this was a DOS sort of a DOS render. It might just be down to the quantization of the colors. Don't know. Maybe something about the lighting as well. Well, this is just the lottery numbers type database thing. Mods. Why are these readme.bat? Why do you have to install these mod files? Installs Fast Tracker and the mod files, okay. Yeah, we've got mod for win. Demo version. Do I still have it installed? Here you are. Oh, now we've got there we go. I wanna show Fast Tracker as well. Let's see. Okay, Fast Tracker is not happy, so we will use mod for win. Help. What is changing the capitalization, but I don't understand. Okay, there we go. We're out. Open. See. Laurent. Can we open the whole thing as a playlist? Hey, if you want to send me a zip file of mod files, absolutely. I'm enjoying collecting some of these mod files from the Coverdiscs, and I'll at some point have to actually figure out if any of them are good. Wow, my tracking really fell off there. Okay, I'm not so much into this track. I love how people would just include their full name and street address in these tracks distributed on magazines. Like, Yeah. Innocent time. Please send us a postcard. Greets to Brewdog 420X. Oh, this is fun actually. It's telling us that there are unused patterns in the module. So you could open it up in the tracker and see what parts of the song they didn't include in the final version. I recognize these notes from some other song. I can't place it. So in the meantime, we're installing this other reader-submitted click and play game. Right, let's check it out. And if it doesn't load, I spotted a game file we can open up. Any sound? Anything? I'm surprised how long it takes to load up. Like, what is it doing? Okay, can I... okay, I guess I can't... This is quite unreadable. Rocamadour. Voici une petite promenade sur le merveilleux site de Rocamadour en multimédia et interactif. Deux mots que beaucoup de gens se plaisent à utiliser à tout bout de champ, alors je fais comme eux. Pourquoi ceci? Ben, j'avais cela comme photo. I'll translate. So, welcome to a little walk on the marvelous location of Rocamadour in multimedia and interactive, two words that people like to throw around a lot these days. So I'll do the same. Why this? Well, these are the photos I had. No, really, I was really captivated by the beauty of this location, filled with so much history, and I wanted to share it with other people. This is okay. So we can click a location on this little map and see. I wonder if the images are compressed somehow and take ages to load up. Okay. Hi, dude. This is the world's slowest and lowest resolution Google Street View. But I really appreciate the effort. And maybe if we tweaked something, it would be more instant. But the 15-second feeling loading times, I'm not going to sit through anymore. The use of color is interesting as well. Right, control is Alt. So if I do there we go. What else have we got? No, the lag is defeating me. It said installation of slideshow. So is this going to be the same concept again? I can't even click around back to the mod player. Okay. It's not the emulated CD-ROM that's slowing down either, because we're installing to the hard drive. Whoa. Virtual concept. Voici un super slideshow interactif, entièrement réalisé de nos petites mains. Here's a little interactive slideshow entirely made by our own hands. I wonder if Mod4Win is using any processor time or anything. Let's see. Right. Oh, whoa! Fast Track has been running this whole time, and looking a bit weird. Not quite running right. All right. Thank you, son. Yeah, it's lovely to be affiliate, and I use the occasion to throw together some new assets. I'm gonna try and fill all those emote slots. So these are just some cool Photoshops, basically. Okay, well we've closed down everything else, and it's still taking a while to load. What do we have here? We've got a photo. We've done some edge detect. That looks like a drawing. Oh, the load times are killing me. I've not seen load times like this in a click and play game before, I don't think. I want to see the cool skull. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I also need to figure out some fun redeems. You know, back when I started the channel, I wasn't that into the some of the redeems that I thought, well, that's all distracting from the the very important business of what's being streamed. But by now, having interacted on my friend streams and all that, I get it. I want some fun redeems as well. I'll try to think of some appropriate appropriate ones. Win log. I feel like we've seen this one before on a different disc, maybe. Maybe some kind of utility thing. Yeah, it spices up the stream, and you can also give it is kind of part of your branding as well, I guess, the redeems that you have. What did we have? We've got, yeah, we've still got some stuff here. All right, we're running into the problem of the FLI animations and FLC animations. Got some morphs. I'd quite like to figure out, maybe later, that's not quite playing correctly, but you know what? It's Kai's Power Goo. Kai's Power Goo. We should get running on this virtual machine at some point. That'd be more interesting. PC Mania. Nice. That's the scaling isn't quite right. Right, you can tell that the pixels aren't square. It looks particularly bad here. I don't know, it looks like it was scaled to my eyes. Vintage Aladdin fan art. Oh, that's cool. Saint Seiya! Hell yeah! Andromeda Shun. Very cool armor. Astérix et Obélix. I want to mess around more with some like really old. See, these are I talked about this last time. These are obviously, to my eye, just like L system style fractal trees. The way the angles are working here. Early DeviantArt collection, yeah. So these are all like oh nice, that's the Batman the Animated Series. Either user submissions to this magazine or they copied it from a sister magazine or something like that. Because this one's called this folder's called PC Mania. Yeah, I'm mostly looking at, you know, the like the late 90s CG style and figure out how to recreate that, but But there's something cool about this as well, and I've got copies of soft image old enough to maybe attempt this style of very old CG. I don't want to mess around with Povray because I mean maybe mess around with Povray a bit, but that involves, as I understand it, defining all your scenes in text files based on saying, okay, well, put a sphere here and then and so on. Is that supposed to be the KFC kernel? I like this. Oh, this is cool. Pretty nice color matching. There's obviously a photo on the background and CG castle, but the way it fades into the sky is done well. Cozy, yeah. I mean, for me, it definitely is nostalgic and reminds me of sitting in front of a big old CRT. Well, everyone loved to render chessboards back in those days. I like how Fan View basically behaves the same as this Windows 98 version I've got installed, and I'm actually using a similar set of applications that I use on my modern machine. I don't know if it means that the classics have aged well, or if it means I have ancient tastes. More chess sets. Oh wow. I like the effort put into the textures for some of these. Like a proper scans of the Sound Blaster box and so on. Screenshot of some kind of 3D modeling. Floppy disk holders. I definitely still have this very Christmas I was digging through a bunch of these floppy holders back home and looking for anything of interest. Actually, although I'm doing this like this, that inspired me to get this series, the Coverdisc, when I started. At the moment, I'm just going through cover CDs, but I've got a bunch of old software on various media as well that I can throw in at some point when relevant. The most abstract bull I've ever seen. That's cool. I wonder, some interesting effect here on the that looks like some texture that's been run through edge detection, but I can't quite tell. Okay, it looks like it more like that now. Days of oh, we've got a bunch of mod files. Should be playing some of those other other mod files we got. Yeah, I'm actually going to executive decision. I'm going to use Winamp because that is a lot easier. We were doing PC Fun, plain Winamp. Winamp with the correct plugin has accurate reproduction now too. Interesting. I didn't know that there was a problem with I didn't know that there was a time when it wasn't correct reproduction. This is interesting. You can see that this is done with height maps to castle, but it's all actually done with some type of height field or height map. Maybe in that we've got those trees again. So this might be that Vista. What was it called? There was some software for rendering terrains that we saw in a previous episode. The computer rendering itself. That's some nice use of lighting here. Not a bad attempt at kind of daylight. Wow. Cool cyborg. Son, you know what? I've been playing around with Bryce. I mean, this very background I've got right now is made in Bryce, as are this one and this one, and this one. They're kind of blocked by the and I've actually found more recently a bunch of other people on Twitter who also have been picking up Bryce or have used Bryce in the past. It's been cool to find others. And yeah, I mean, I've neglected Bryce a bit. They're all way better than me. Like I'm throwing down a few cubes and shapes, and they're actually putting together proper scenes. But it's the time to get back into Bryce, everyone. Check out Bryce 4, I think, is a decent version to get into. You can buy Bryce 7, but it's kind of a pain on Windows 10. And if you get back into Bryce, also check out the book Real World Bryce 4, I think it's called. Ask me more off stream if you want. Because it's a very weird software, and there's some important controls and shortcuts that are absolutely not explained unless you get into the like the books. For instance, for keying, for the interpolation of keyed animations, I can't even remember. It's like you've got to hover a keyframe and press a button, and nothing visible changes, but it changes the interpolation mode. And that was crucial to some of the animation stuff I tried to do. But yeah, heck yeah, Bryce. Let's get back into Bryce in 2022. I also want to check out Vue d'Esprit, which is a different similar software from around the same time period that I have got demos of on some of these CDs, but I never really got into that one. That's a nicely modelled dragon. And these are some not very nicely modelled Dragon Balls. That's cool. Are they supposed to be little explosions? Are the bees taking over? Got a different kind of fake tree here. It's just a textured sphere or a couple of nested textured spheres. That's a cool ship. That must have taken some effort to model. This is probably done in something more like Lightwave or something. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. Welcome to the new millennium. I need to remember to say that. Because I like it when other streamers have that, you know, one-off thing they say. But yeah, I really appreciate it. And the money, when I eventually cash out, will go towards improving the stream, of course. This is a proper ship you could use in a game, or is this the Airwolf theme? Yep, Airwolf. Nice.
Don't go supersonic. It's too easy to know we're coming.
Do you know what? I would love to see some VR chat worlds that are just recreation of some of these really old VRML and so on worlds. And old CG renders. Whoa. Nope, nope. Nobody saw anything. Classic Cell Saga. Virtual malls, yeah. These trees look better. Maybe they're just a bit more varied. Yeah, this is like proto Bryce. It's not Bryce, it's older than that, but it's got that reflective water and height map terrains. There's a lot of images on this one. Pretty good jet. I wonder how this style of clip art was actually drawn. I mean, was it just... Or was it... My brain just says Coral Draw, but I've not used Coral Draw very much. I just have the association. Okay, this is proper scanned in textures from photos. And that gives it quite an interesting look. That's a vibe. This is quite nice too. Yeah, I don't like the shouting. Theme from Alf. Excellent. These must these must have been skeleton deformation, right? Or like some very finicky vertex manipulation. I don't know how at the time you would pose a model like this. The lack of texture is troubling. I mean, you know, textures I don't know what tools they would have had at the time to work with, but they must have been quite awkward. Speaking of troubling. UV mapping as well itself was tricky. There's a lot of just simple cylindrical and planar projections. I don't know, because I messed around with Bryce and that doesn't have UV unwrapping, and then True Space. And maybe that one, maybe I just didn't know, I didn't spot the UV unwrapping tools, but I'll find out at some point. I'll get into it again, light wave and soft image and that sort of thing. I recognize this comic, but I don't remember what it's called. Some European thing. MTV. Lots of like recreations of posters and logos, some rooms. I like the environments. They make me think of some kind of adventure game. This is a huge collection in this one directory of images. Wow. Something else with a very, you know, proto sort of Bryce vibe. Yeah, another approach if you didn't have image textures. You've got procedural textures like on that ship there. That's cool. Oh wow. Well, I feel ashamed I didn't take note of whether it was in Spanish or Italian, but I'm guessing this was another European magazine. Even Portuguese. I would I have recognized Portuguese? I don't know. That's cool. So it's a height mapped sphere with some dramatic shadows. Not in that much into this track either. And what have we got? I've got a lot here. Techno Lemmings. Sure, let's go with that. This is such a random mix of different art, and I'm having a good time. Like, this could be straight up a screen in a game of the time. That's not even the right... That's not even the Star Wars logo font. Okay, that's better. Those are some funky glasses. Huh. Tintin. How to conquer a planet in 5 easy lessons. I mean, maybe that's how you. Maybe that's how you spell his name in Spanish. I don't know. Tranks. I support Tranks. Oh, Vegeta spelled the same. We must be reaching the end because we're at X. There we go. That was a massive, massive collection. A bunch of... I have to wrap up, I think. We've been going a while, actually. How long have we been going? Yeah, this is the longest I've streamed, I think. I don't need to go this long. I was entranced by all the old CG. We can have a look at the last few bits of this the next time if there's anything more. And on my to-do list is finding something that plays the FLI and FLC image format, animation format. What else? As I said, let's go back to chatting. Oh, it was nice, yeah. As I said, I've got some fun stuff planned for Fridays. Futuristic Racing Friday. Some some tough to. Oh wow! You my animated emote was not approved when I was setting up the stream after several days, so it must have gotten approved during the stream. That's great. And thank you for the using the emotes. I'm very happy with them. What was I going to say? Yeah, some fun stuff lined up for Friday. After which I'll be taking a little holiday, and then we'll be back with more cover discs. And at some point I'll throw in a third stream of the week, because I need some a slot to get back to some things like Project Wingman. I want to get back into that, or some like Hot Wheels and things like that, some random games as well, or some creative streams. That is, I think, everything. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, for watching my videos on YouTube. I do have a few people who watch those, if you can't catch the streams live. And yeah, this has been an exciting time. And there's only more to come. I've got a lot of ideas for the next big event in 3 months, the 1 year. So it's time for me to go. If you, like me, have caught the Millennium Bug, make sure to watch the next stream, or find me elsewhere on the World Wide Web by clicking on the links below the video. I've been Millennium Cyborg. Keep that future vibe, and I'll see you in the world of tomorrow.